Hey, welcome to my channel. So this is my second curly hair video that I'm doing. I got recommendations on my last video on like things that I could change, and I actually did them, and I already did this just to see like if it turned out well, and it did. So I'm going to do it again today. I don't have the brush that was recommended to me last time in my other video, but I figured out like another method that I could do. Okay, so I already washed my hair, and what I did differently this time was, instead of like separating all of my hair like into like stringy pieces, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, I left it in like a big clump like this. So then when I scrunch my hair in like clumps like this, um, a bigger curl forms. So then I noticed that doing that makes my hair last longer, like the style. And then I make sure that it's wet when I do this too. So like extra wet. So the way that I brush my hair is like I grab the brush and I do like one of these, like this. And then I like swirl it around. Like I want it to clump together. So I also do that on the other side and like do one of those. So it's all clumped together and it's all wet. So then this time I'm going to use a different gel, which is this one. It's the same brand, it's the same brand, Ouidad, but this is like the less intense one. The other one was like a harder hold, and this one's less than that. So this is what I'm going to apply all over my hair. Okay, so then I'm going to apply like more than last time. Oh wow. So this is how much I am going to apply. Ew, there's like a clump in here. Ew, what is that? Ew, that looks weird. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hand. I don't know, I feel icky about it. So let me go wash and then ew, okay, so I'll be back. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Let me see why. Oh, okay, there's like something stuck. There's like hard gel stuck like in the okay, so I'm gonna apply this much on my hand, and I'm going to apply it like this and then start scrunching up. And I want to hear like that scrunchy sound when I do it. So I'm going to apply more on top. So I was also recommended to scrunch from the root so that it could curl from the top. I mean, mine doesn't really curl that much from the top anyway, but doing this helped it more. So I'm gonna scrunch it extra hard on the root so that it can like help that curl. So then now I'm gonna get the back and then scrunch, scrunch, and scrunch. Okay, now that we did that side, we're gonna do this side. Same amount. Like it might seem like a lot, but then I felt like doing this last time, like applying more gel, the curls did not get as frizzy like the next day. So I'm gonna scrunch from the root. I feel like it's dry here, so I'm gonna add some water. So scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And now I'm gonna get the bottom and the back. So I'm gonna add more gel for all of this right here. And then like the excess, I'm gonna put it on my bangs. They're kind of dry, so let me like wet them a little bit. Okay. So just to be extra sure that I have enough gel, I applied a little bit more. And I'm gonna get the roots and the back. And I'm gonna even flip over to make sure that I get like this bottom part. And then I'm gonna make sure to scrunch while upside down like this. A little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to use a new product this time. This is the Curlsmith Hydro Style Flexi Gel. So I'm going to add this. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to add this before or after gel, but I just do it after gel. So I'm going to do a light layer of this one all over my hair as well. So I'm going to scrunch it just like this, same way as I was scrunching the gel. So what I'm doing differently this time is like applying more product and making sure that my hair is like wetter than last time. So same amount, rub it, and then scrunch it into my hair. The back, and then the bangs. Okay, so this is how it looks all scrunched up with products. Like this time I added a lot of product. So I'm going to start drying my hair now. And for those of you that have curly hair, I know that like each time like we style our hair is going to come out different. Last time that I did this routine, it came out super good. And I didn't take pictures or a video. But or maybe I did. I have to check. But hopefully this time it comes out well. Let's hope that I get the same results as the last time because they were super good. And if it comes out good again, then that means this is like a really good routine for me. So it's always good to like experiment with new products and finding like what's right for you. So right now, what's right for me is this combo right here. Okay, so I was drying my hair from like afar just to like create that like hard cast. I didn't want to go in right away because it was wet and I don't want to cause any frizz. So that's like my new method now. So I dry from far away, and now that it's like dryish and like I could feel like the hard cast, I'm going to start like flipping my hair over and start drying like in on my scalp. So that's like the part where I start getting volume like here. But I'm gonna be really careful to not like overdo it and like start getting frizz. So I'm gonna do that now. So this is a progress check-in. So this is how it's looking now. I had my hair flipped over for a little while, and this is how it's looking now. I still have like a hard cast on my hair, um but it's almost dry. So then now I'm gonna start scrunching my hair while I'm drying it, so that the cast could come out, and so that you could see like more volume. Okay, this is my second progress update. This is the results that I'm getting from scrunching my hair while drying it. I'm not done, so I'm still gonna like dry the top part. It's still kind of wet, and the bottom. So this is, I guess, like the halfway point. So this is how my hair looks right after drying it. So there's a little bit more volume, but I still need to flip over and fluff it out. Like, I'm not going to use the dryer anymore. This is just going to be like me using my fingers and like working through like all of it and scrunching out the cast. Okay, so I'm gonna flip over and start fluffing it out. Like, at this point, I could like feel areas that are still kind of wet, which is like right here. I could feel it. So, and then here in these areas too. Mostly this side is kind of wet, a little damp there. But I'm not going to use the dryer anymore because I feel like if I do, then I'll get like frizz. Even though me scrunching out the cast now, I know I'm going to get frizz, but that's okay. So I shake it out this way, and then this is how it looks. So my bangs too, I'm gonna like try to separate them, but this result is really nice. I really like it. Okay, this is how it looks completely like fluffed out. There are still areas that are damp here, so this is like not the final result, but I feel like it's already looking really good and it's fluffed out. So I feel like this method really defines my curls more, and I like the clumps of curls that I get. Like, let me see if I can find one like this. Like, they're thicker than the curls that I had in my original video, which were more like stringy. So using this method helped my curls clump together more. And then if I don't want like that clump together look, I could just like separate them. But I like having that choice. So also to get like probably like thicker clumps, I should get like a Denman brush. So that's something that I'm also like looking into to see if I could like enhance my look more. I found more. So I like having like thicker curls like this. This one's kind of damp, but I like this look more than like stringy curls that I had on my first video. I added more lighting to see if like you could see the curls more, like the definition. So hopefully you could see that. This side. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Like, this method worked better than the first one for sure. And I feel like how you brush your curls determines like how they're gonna look. So investing in a good brush is really, really important. So this is the final look with my hair fluffed out and everything. I feel like this method was better than the last one. I don't know if like you could tell the difference or not, but I feel like I could see the difference. Even the volume here is way better. The top, it's not like I still have like straightish roots, but I feel like I have more volume this time up on the roots because I did scrunch it a lot. But I'm still like in my curly girl hair journey. I'm definitely not done looking for products and ways to improve my hair. Like, that's going to be something that I'm going to do all the time because there's always like new products or tools that I want to try out. So, I'm going to do that. I also want to get a haircut. So, I think the last time that I got a haircut was like maybe like 4 months ago. So this hair's grown out. Um, I'm probably gonna go in to get shorter layers. And with doing that, I feel like I could get more volume here and maybe it could like curl more from the root once like this is shorter and it's not weighing down my hair. So last time that I got a haircut, I did it at Ulta. I got a curly girl haircut there. Um, and it was really good. Like I liked the experience. The only thing that I wouldn't do at Ulta is dye my hair. So that experience was a nightmare. So I would not do that and I would not recommend doing that because I like that time when I went to go get my hair dyed, they used permanent hair dye in my hair and it smelled so bad for days. And then I noticed that my curls were super dry after that. Like it was not good. Um and when they dyed my hair, I had two different colors on my head. So my roots were way lighter than like the rest of my hair. And I have pictures of that. So maybe I'll post them in this video. But it was so bad. And then I had to call and get it redone. So that's like how I got this color. So I used to have like really black hair, but now you can't tell because of the lighting, but it's like it has like a brown tint to it. um you can notice like if you see me in the sun. I mean, I practically had virgin hair again because I hadn't dyed my hair since high school and all of that color was out already. So I went in with virgin hair and the lady decided to use permanent hair dye. Which I don't know anything about like dyeing my hair or anything because that's just like something that I don't do. So then she put in permanent hair dye, and the goal was to go lighter on my hair without using bleach. So that's what she was doing. And then at the end, um, my hair was still wet. So then obviously I didn't notice when I was in the salon and it was closing. So I noticed that my roots were like a shade lighter than the rest of my hair. But then she was saying that that was going to go away, that the rest of my hair was going to dry and then it was going to be like all the same, that it was going to be okay. So I went home. Um, and then the next day, I noticed, like, once I styled my hair and everything, that the roots were still really light and the rest of my hair was just like patchy. Like I had parts that were lighter and then other parts that just looked like my hair. Um so then I took pictures and then I sent it to them and then they let me come in to like get it redone. So then I got it redone with someone else and then that lady told me that um the first lady shouldn't have used permanent hair dye on my hair. So that was a mistake, a big mistake. So then instead of doing that again, I got like a gloss. I didn't know what that was, but she put gloss in my hair and that's like what took out the color and made it like more natural and then that removed like the lightness from my roots. Um so yeah, in conclusion, I wouldn't get my hair dyed at Ulta because they will probably mess it up. But it's because my first hairstylist was like a beginner. And then my second hairstylist, she was like a master hairstylist from Ulta. But maybe it was my mistake for choosing like a beginner, but I don't think I checked. I just like picked her because I thought she had cool hair. But yeah, that was a mistake on my end. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I would go back with the master hairstylist for a curly girl haircut. I think it's around like $80 at Ulta. Depends on like the hairstylist that you choose. Beginners are cheaper than the master hairstylist. But let's see. Maybe I'll go to Ulta, but maybe I can choose someone else. But I feel like it's difficult to find curly girl hairstylists that are not expensive because I've seen prices that are really like outrageous, that are really like crazy. So that's why I chose Ulta. But I guess like I learned my lesson. Maybe I should splurge more on like getting haircuts. And then the result would probably be better. And she did use like two different volumes. I think that's what it's called. Two different volumes on like my roots and my ends. And then I heard them like whispering behind me like that she made a mistake and that's why the roots were way lighter than the rest of my hair. So that was also like an error on her part. So yeah. So it's currently 2 a.m. and I'm done doing my hair. I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna go to sleep. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed watching. And again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll probably do like more videos on my curly girl hair journey because I'm gonna buy a brush. I'm gonna buy a brush and I'm expecting my curls to be more juicy and more defined. And yeah, and I'm going to get a haircut. So that will be another video because I want to ask for like something nice up front, like maybe like framing because I have like these bangs, but there's like nothing here. Like it's just bang and then long hair. I want like a transition. So I want to see like how that would look. So that'll be like a different video. I'm still gonna release like curly girl hair videos, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great morning, a great night whenever you're watching this, and bye. Thank you.